What's going on, everybody? And as quick keys, we have a 24 Toyota Corolla. They want to do an add key. On the newer Toyotas, you need a rolling code, so you need to find the way on how to retrieve the code or get the code by third party. But when it's an add key and on these flip keys, what you can do, or what at least what I do, is I'll clone these transponders. And that way all I got to do is program the remote. The remote doesn't require any codes, only the transponder. And I'm going to do this with my Key Tool Max. We're going to go to transponder. We're going to read the transponder. Sorry for the glare. And once you read the transponder, we're going to clone it. And you do have to be connected to internet. And let me go ahead and get my super chip ready. And on these super chips, I definitely keep a lot in stock for stuff like this. And it's saying to take the key out and insert your super chip. And we're going to hit OK. And it's just waiting, and it says complete. It's uploading the data to the transponder, and it's complete. So now this transponder will start the vehicle, and what we're gonna do is, this is our key. It's an aftermarket key, it's not factory. You're just gonna pop the back open. Once you pop the back open, we're gonna take the screw out, and very carefully we're gonna pop this cover off without having to mess with the switch mechanism of it. So we're going to pop it out, just being real careful. We don't want this key to pop out. And that's just our battery that fell. And this is what we don't want to come apart, because you can put it back together. It is a little of a pain to get that spring wound. I've done it. The video cut off, but yeah, dealing with that spring, they can be rewound and installed again. They're just a little pain to do. It's kind of hard trying to remember which ones go left, which ones go right. So just be real careful and try to keep the flip mechanism intact. So this is the transponder we're putting in. I like to put a little bit of super glue on it to stop it from rattling and moving. And we'll just stick this in. And stick it like that. Okay, and then once that's in, we'll pop our cover back on. Make sure it closes. Our flip still works. And then another thing I would like to do is check to make sure that the battery is good. And then it has this little cover that's gonna go on it that keeps it pressed down, just to prevent any moisture. And then we're gonna pop this cover on, and the screw and the logo I'm gonna leave last. Your aftermarket key may not have a logo. It's just the vendor that I use, and just checking all the buttons, and they do work. So technically, once I cut this key, it should start the vehicle. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the blade, and then once we get in the vehicle, we'll make sure it starts, and then we'll program the remote. So as the key's cutting right now, you see our security light flashing right here. What we're gonna do, the key's not gonna go in since it's the high security keyway, but if you stick it in enough to where the buzzer beeps, and you'll see the security light goes out. So that means this transponder is programmed. So as we're waiting for the test key to cut, we'll go ahead and put the screw in our logo. All right, we got our key cut. Does work in the door. Does work in the cylinder, and it should start, which it does. And like I said, all we did was clone the transponder. We didn't do any programming. So now we're going to program the remote. This is the original remote. As you can see, this one doesn't work. So let's stick the original key in. Go to Toyota. Just go to USA. Corolla 23. It's a blade key. We're going to go to remote control learning, ignition on, driver door open, okay, lock and unlock, and then press lock. And you heard that beep. So this remote is programmed. This is the original. There's the one we just did. And the vehicle does start. And this is how you program the newer Toyotas without having to get a PIN code or anything like that. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments. A&S Quick Keys.